Here we see one of the more interesting and menacing dances in all of nature. This is what happens when two fascist authoritarians spot each other in the wild. The first, the Syril, is a sleek and nervous creature, known for his meticulous grooming and an obsessive need to control his surroundings. The second, the Mosk, is a stockier animal, bred for bluster and sheer physical presence. The Syril senses what the Mosk is the moment he enters the environment. Scientists believe these creatures recognize each other via a pheromone called obedodron, expelled from specialized scent glands located just beneath the epaulets. Alone, each is dangerous. Together, they form a feedback loop of escalating fervor. Watch as the Syril approaches cautiously, offering deferential words. The Mosk puffs himself up, sensing a kindred spirit. They begin to exchange calls. Tempo is crucial, show of force, each phrase stoking the other's resolve. And here, the young male responds with his first true mating call, a sharp, breathless hiss the species pronounces as exactly. It is both a declaration and an invitation, half shouted to signal enthusiasm, half whispered to avoid drawing the attention of larger predators. In this delicate balance of volume, the male communicates two crucial messages: his excitement at finding a kindred spirit and his continued wariness of the wider herd. This ritual is both bonding and battle cry, an ancient display designed to intimidate prey and reassure each other that they are indeed the sharpest blades in the corporate toolbox. By the end, the pair are fully synchronized, eyes shining with purpose, unaware, or perhaps uncaring, that their combined energy is a looming disaster for the ecosystem around them.
Thank you, David. Very nice summation. So yeah, these two rub each other up the wrong way. Not from their perspective, of course, they love it, but anyone sensible watching knows this is a dark pairing. Syril finally finds not only someone whose zeal matches his, but someone who will jump when he says, "Let's go!" Mosk is a natural order follower, but the primary driver for his enthusiasm here is that he and his squad are bored, and he's overjoyed at any opportunity to beat some local dissidents up with a stun baton. He's a thug. British people may recognise him as a gammon, an angry older gentleman with far-right views and a round pink face. Gammons get really upset by the word, but I can be 100% sure there aren't any listening, so I'm safe. I've been waiting for Sergeant Linus Mosk to turn up. He might be my favourite minor character in the whole show. I think between the writing and the performance here, this character is hysterical. I wouldn't be laughing if I met him, but everything about his performance is funny. His walk, his facial expressions, every line is brilliant. There's a huge incongruity between what he's saying and his serious tone. He treats every line with Churchillian gravitas, its tonal dissonance. Every line feels like a mic drop in the wrong genre. His facial expressions are a one-man theatre of the absurd. Like Syril, his commitment to his own myth is as frightening as it is funny. And don't get me started on pockets of fermenting. I think it may be the best line in Andor's entire run. It's hilarious, and I can't even really explain why, because it's not technically nonsense. I think it grammatically works okay, but it's still one of the stupidest things I've ever heard anyone say, and is tonally at odds with the seriousness he gives it. And finally, I'm not often going to go on about actors in these analyses. Basically everyone in the show is amazing, take that as a given. But I do want to call out the perfect casting and performance for Mosk here. Any British person over 35 had the same reaction I did when he walked in. Oh my god, it's bloody Trevor off EastEnders. Trevor off EastEnders is one of the most legendary, plausibly real and hated TV villains in British history. Domestic violence, psychological torture, kidnapping and worse. On one memorable occasion he made his wife eat Christmas dinner off the floor, though we were punching the air on New Year's Eve when she fought back and battered him around the head with an iron, which he sadly survived. But man, bravo here to both Alex Ferns and the casting team for such a perfect realisation of this creature. Syril has found the enforcer he needs, and Mosk has found the leader he's been dreaming of. It's not camaraderie built on trust or respect, but on a shared hunger for control, a feedback loop of conviction and capability that will soon make life very unpleasant for Cassian Andor.